Hey guys, so today I want to do a small video on my Altoids survival tin. First thing of course you'll notice is that the fact that this is not an Altoids tin. Why is that? Oh, it's because I live in Japan. And we don't sell Altoids here, so I had to make do with a little sort of throat candy tin. If any of you guys can read that, translate it, sure, throw it in the comments, free advertisement. But the reason I have one of these, it was partially made out of curiosity. You see a lot of people doing the same thing in their videos, and you jump on the bandwagon, do it yourself. But I actually carry this around with me. This is not, a bushcraft survival sort of thing. This is something I actually throw in my bag day to day. I use this on hiking trips. I use this when I'm staying overnight somewhere, just because it contains a lot of useful things that you pretty much use it on a daily basis, and I often find myself not having, so when I have this, I got all those in one little bundle. Another small thing you'll notice on the outside, as well as the elastic band, useful, is there's double-sided tape on here. This is so I can basically fix things. This is great for sticking spines back on books, anything like that, and just fixing stuff in general. So let's crack this open. Alright, so first thing you'll notice, laugh all you will, it's a condom, yes. They're great for carrying water. So basically, if I, drop my water bottle, break it, or anything like that, I can use this to carry about a liter of water around with me. Use the unlubricated ones. The lubricated ones will just they'll make your water taste really funky. Also in the lid, we have a matchbook right here with a striker strip attached to the bottom, so I can just rip this out and, light whatever, whether I'm lighting candles or a fire in the woods. It's all there. And also I have some Write in the Rain paper attached onto the back of this, which also goes along with the pen that I have laying in here. Let's lay these out nicely. Also in here, I have water purification. I use these for hikes. If you go up, you only bring up about a liter of water for an overnight, you don't have enough, you can just take this and, you have enough drinking water for a couple days. So this is 8 tablets. They each purify a liter of water. And this is to be used in combination with this, which is a coffee filter. So with these two things, you can take some pretty nasty water, just filter it out, and you're all good. Set to drink and set to hydrate. So what else is in here? Let's take a look. So it is just a little view. Also, we have a little pen. This pen goes for the writing paper here. This came out of a Victorinox Swiss card, I believe they're called. Correct me on that if I'm wrong. And also from the Swiss card, I have a small pair of scissors. So, scissors, I need them every day. I use them every day. So what else have we got in here? The biggest thing in here is a lighter. And wrapped around here is some tape. This tape is great for blisters and wounds, just covering up stuff so you don't get dirt in it and you don't get infected or whatever. And the lighter is just a standard flint lighter. And if we remove the tape, we have just some thread wrapped around here. And somewhere in here there should be a needle. I think I may have removed it, so I need to add another one in. So yeah, we got a lighter. Also, because I live in an area where there's thousands and thousands of deer ticks all over the place, I carry around one of these. These are just a pair of tweezers with a sharp point, which are great for removing ticks. If you ever removed a tick, or if you don't know how to do it, you just grab them by the head, and then just pull directly up, and try not to split them in half, otherwise they vomit blood. Vomit your blood back into you, which can cause infection. Alright, so what else we got? We have a tiny little light. This is, I got another one up here. One of these. They are the, I think they're, Night Eyes bug lights. These things are fantastic. You can stick them to anything, and they can just hang around there. Great for illuminating tents, stuff like that. So moving on, we have a whistle. These are great for attracting attention, because if you're ever stuck skiing, snowboarding, upside down in a heap of snow, you can blow on this a lot longer than you can shout. So that's always useful. So also just a marker for my backpack at night. I carry a little glow stick, so I can just tape that on there and light it, and that way I can't lose my stuff at night. Also attaching these to tents is good. Also in here, just with a little bit of tape wrapped around it, is some safety pins, just to hold your clothes together. If your pants rip all the way up your ass, you got something to save you. So moving on, we have some super glue. Why super glue? Super glue is great for holding cuts together. It's great for fixing things, attaching things, just making sure things don't fall apart. And around the handle of this, we have a load of dental floss. And if you've ever tried to break dental floss with your hands, you'll know that it is strong, strong stuff. So whatever you want to use that for on a daily basis, or if you lose your backpack or whatever, you have that. Also, just for the sake of it, I have a toothpick, multifunctional. You know, use a little splint to light a fire, whatever you want. And one thing that a lot of people have in here, which you haven't seen so far, is people usually have some sort of large blade. Instead, I went for the cheaper option. Choose 3 small razor blades. Because I feel like a small knife that you'd have in something like here, you can make do, albeit a little bit more difficult, with a little bit more difficulty with one of these. Because obviously you're not going to be batoning wood with a knife that can fit in something this small. Although it would be nice to have, I honestly don't have the money for it at the moment. And then we have a small pill container. Inside this pill container I have, there's a couple Zippo flints in there. Just replacements for the lighter. And these larger pills, the white ones, are all aspirin. And the small orange ones, they are, what are they called? Antihistamines. So, you know, if you got a bug bite, antihistamines they can save your life if you're going to anaphylactic shock. And also aspirin is fantastic for people who have heart conditions if they're having troubles with that, as it is a blood thinner and can aid in, you know, preventing basically clots in the heart. And then I have a small needle file, also with a little screwdriver point. This will fit most tiny little electronic screws, so that's what I usually use this for. And alternately, you know, you file down your nails, whatever, on a daily basis. Moving on, we have some micropore tape attached to the end of a band-aid. Again, band-aids, pretty obvious what they're good for. So to swipe out the wound before you use your band-aid, I also have a small moist towelette. This is one of the ones from the MRE. Some of you guys probably recognize it. And what else? I have a tiny little ruler in here. Just because I find myself needing to measure things a lot. So, you know, if you're writing, you need to underline stuff, you know, I just take that out and use it. And also, for the writing marine paper, because a pen like this, if it's watery, if it's raining, it will wash off. If you have a pencil, you can write on this all day in a torrential downpour, and you'll have no problems at all. And the last item is one of these. This is a Compeed blister plaster. These are just fantastic for, you know, when you got abrasions on your heels. They can offer some, you know, comfort over cuts and stuff like that. If you put this over a larger cut, it will actually make it completely watertight to prevent more bleeding or oozing coming out of the wound and stop anything getting in. So if you got a sterile wound, these are fantastic to put over the top. So let's just do a little overview. So that's all the stuff. If you want to just pause there, just take a look compared to what's in yours, then do so by all means. Please tell me if you think there's anything I'm missing, anything you've got that you think is great that I haven't, or alternately, you know, if you want to say, hey, you know, I love this, you put this in there, I thought that was a good idea. Please do. All feedback is very, very welcomed. And I'll catch you in the next video.